I think I just had my dumbest idea yet. You know those fancy Michelin star restaurants where you get 10 courses and half the courses are gold flakes or truffles or caviar, and at the end you spend $500 on the bill? What if I pretended to run a Michelin star restaurant? But not just any Michelin star restaurant, a Michelin star sushi restaurant, where I'm the head chef cooking 5 feet away from the customer. Could I trick complete strangers into thinking they're dining at one of the fanciest restaurants in the world, even though I'm a YouTuber who doesn't know how to cook? Well, that's exactly what I want to do. And lucky for me, I have a friend who's a Michelin star sushi chef, Chef Jackson. He's been on this channel before, and he runs Omakase in San Francisco, a restaurant that's had a Michelin star 5 years in a row. And for whatever reason, he let me take over his restaurant to try this out. There's just one more thing. There's no way I can do this alone. Not only do I not know how to cook, there's no way I can sell that I'm a Japanese sushi master. So I employed the help of one of my good friends, Sea-Dog, to be the Japanese expert while I was his apprentice.
Nice to meet you. I'm Chef Jackson. I've been training in Japan for 4 years. I lived in London prior, so welcome. Hope you enjoy the new menu.
Thank you.
Here's the plan. We have this mole, Adam, and he's convinced 4 of his friends to come dine at Omakase to try out a new tasting menu. The catch is that Adam's making a documentary on the restaurant, so they all agreed to be filmed in exchange for a free dinner. Just in case they happen to know me or Connor for our YouTube channels, we decided to go undercover. We put on some makeup, I had this prosthetic nose, and I had this ugly soul patch. Chef Jackson planned out the entire menu, which was going to be 8 courses. And throughout the night, it's going to get progressively harder to make. He gave us a walkthrough of how to make every single dish, but it was kind of rushed because the customers had already arrived. So he slipped out the back, and it was finally time for us to answer the question: can I trick total strangers into believing I'm a Michelin star chef?
This is going to be our Toro sushi.
That's up, not down. There we go.
Chef.
Now, if you're thinking there's no way in hell we know how to do any of this, you'd be right, which is why we're not alone. You see, Chef Jackson left the restaurant, but he didn't leave our side. He's currently sitting in a surveillance van outside the restaurant with a headset to speak to us in case we need any help.
If you can hear me, can you scratch your nose so I can see it?
But after that, we were on our own. The customers finally got in their seats, and I was fucking terrified. Look, we're not only not Michelin star chefs, we're not chefs at all. So we decided to do the only thing we could think of to calm our nerves. Drink sake. Lots and lots of sake.
Kanpai.
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 As I said before, the dining service starts easy and then gets progressively harder throughout the night. The first course was tuna tartare with caviar. It was as simple as scooping some caviar on top of some seaweed and fish.
Looking good, looking good. So far, so good.
How was the first dish? Sorry, you're still eating.
Incredible.
Fantastic.
The second course was Shirako Tama, which is another easy dish. It was actually made by the assistant chefs in the back, and all we had to do was cut a slice of lemon and put it on top.
Don't cut your finger. Nicely done. Perfect. I like that. Oops. Need a new one.
And Chef, could you explain this course for them?
Yeah, this is Shirako. Are you guys familiar with Shirako? Well, you should try it first. It can be a little off-putting if I tell you what it is. So I think you should try it first. Let the flavors speak for themselves.
Nice teamwork, guys.
Did you enjoy? I did. I can reveal to you it is Japanese sperm sac.
It's not from human, it's from fish. So don't worry.
Fish sperm sac, to be clear.
The next course is Sushimi, which is just sliced raw fish. Which you think wouldn't be that hard. You just cut the damn fish. However, Connor already fucked up.
Wrong way, but it's okay. Too late. This tuna is expensive. You're cutting wrong way.
Oh no. Pressure's on now. I got a little nervous there. You guys are watching me. Okay. Don't look. I promise.
Yeah, the sushi master who trained in Japan for 10 years got nervous making sushi. It was around this point that I realized that even though Connor lives in Japan, he can't make sushi for shit. And so we decided to create some lore for our characters. Connor is a master sushi chef who's worked in Japan for over a decade, and me, I'm a simple apprentice who's just learning the craft. That way Connor could look over me while I do all the actual work.
I'm from London originally, yeah. So I got really into anime, funnily enough. And then I went to Japan and I kind of found myself working for an izakaya, like a normal pub. Met a guy who ran a sushi restaurant.
Connor, when you talk, can you
from him, he just
cut fish at the same time,
let me have that
talk
job
at
or
the same
work with
time?
him. I'm glad you guys aren't picky eaters. My wife, well, my ex-wife, actually doesn't like uni or beef.
After that, we had another easy course, Mushi, which was made again in the back. All we had to do was put a little bit of snow crab on top.
How was it?
Fantastic.
Perfect, perfect.
And then it was time for the hard shit, Ngiri sushi. This is where you have to cut a slice of fish and then mold it around a ball of rice, which sounds simple, but I promise you it is not. Sushi chefs literally spend decades of their life to master this craft. We have a combined 3 hours trying this out.
And you guys can mention you only use 9 grams of sushi rice, and then you can use the scale right in front of you. And let's see what happens.
Make sure we have 9 grams of rice every time. You train this.
It's a fun little party trick.
I try to use it without a scale.
7.
It's a little bit short.
I could have told you that. You didn't need to worry.
Well,
That was
why you're a good
that was
master.
ridiculous.
Still in training. How was it?
Perfect, perfect.
The next course is a caterpillar roll, which is technically a maki roll, where you use seaweed and rice and you put the fish inside of it. But I remember from my last sushi video, I'm fucking horrible at maki rolls. So we decided to move to the workstation as far away from the customers as possible to see if we could make something that looked somewhat passable.
So separate 2 pieces of nori, separate them. Yeah, flip over, put unagi on top. Unagi is right behind you. You're gonna roll this, close this roll all the way. I should have showed them this. I should have showed out of time earlier.
This is the
It's the hardest one I didn't show. Oh my god. You're on your own now. You can. Perfect. Okay, squeeze it. Squeeze it. Not wrong. Squares. Are you making sushi burrito? Okay, okay, fine. Okay, cut this into 6 pieces. Right in the middle. Oh my god. Use more sesame seed. Maybe after sesame seed, it will look better. Just cover it up. Yeah, see? Not bad. See, more sesame seed helps a lot. Let's see how the customer's reaction.
Please eat in one bite. It's our spin on a California style roll.
It's a pretty big bite, but should have a lot of flavors. Hopefully you enjoy it.
Did you enjoy? That's a new one. That's actually a new one. Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Next up is my favorite menu item. It's the otoro. Kanpai.
If you don't know, otoro is the most expensive and fattiest piece you can get from a tuna. So it tastes really good when you torch it and let the fat render a bit.
Which is one of my wife.
I wish I could give you some traditional story here.
To go on.
This is going to be our Toro sushi.
That's up, not down. There we go.
Oh my god.
Today, please.
Hey, it won't be on my watch.
Okay, fantastic.
Well, this is our most famous dish. Otoro is the fattiest part of the tuna. You could be a total amateur, but if you have that fresh fish, it doesn't matter. You think they're the master.
Wagyu beef. Last one. We have 20 minutes.
And our final course before our refresher will be A5 Wagyu from Bushudo.
With caviar.
It's BMS 12. BMS 12.
This is your favorite one to make, right?
Well, yeah, it's BMS 12. It's the best Wagyu you can get.
We just got this beef this morning from Costco.
Comes from the supplier, yeah. Also, a lot of places say they have Wagyu, don't actually have Wagyu.
Yeah, it's not real Wagyu, but we get ours from Costco.
Okay, yeah.
I joke. Better ingredients, better sushi.
Sorry for the presentation on that one.
A5 Wagyu BMS 12 with Hokkaido uni and Osetra caviar on top.
So this is A5 Wagyu, it's Hokkaido uni with
Osetra caviar.
Osetra caviar on top.
Yeah, you got it.
And again, one bite.
It tastes like money.
How was it?
It tastes like a hug.
A hug. They say it tastes like luxury. A hug, that's better though.
My ex-wife never gave me those. No, she did not.
And last but certainly not least, we had the hardest course of them all, the cucumber snake. This is just to show off your knife skills. And when Chef Jackson does it, it looks like this. However, I've only tried this once before, and it did not look the same. So I was really nervous when my second ever attempt was in front of complete strangers while I was LARPing as a Michelin star sushi chef.
All right, this is a fun little, because the main courses are over, we want to make something nice, a little refreshing for you. A little bit of a show, hopefully, if he gets it right. He's going to try and cut this all up and have it come out like an accordion. Although he's not too experienced, so I won't be surprised if he doesn't.
Little bit deeper.
If it's done right, the cut, it should be joined so thinly that it can kind of all come out. However, I haven't seen him do it properly, so we're gonna... You've done this about 20, 30 times now and you haven't got it.
In the past month.
I'm hoping this will be the one, this, you know.
Oh, let's see it.
Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling
good.
good about this.
That's not bad.
Oh, wow.
At this part, you did this
my
part
God.
fantastically. Well done.
Really good.
I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I pulled off the cucumber snake and we were done with our dinner service. All that was left was to leave the kitchen and have them leave honest feedback for our new tasting menu.
Well, we're going to leave you for a moment. Please fill out the surveys.
We should do one final kampai.
One final one?
Yeah, one final kampai.
Yeah, why not?
If I may, I want to toast to Chin Chin.
Please. He's the owner of this restaurant. All right, to Chin Chin. Kampai!
Chin Chin, thank you. Kampai, kampai. Thank you.
This is the releases. 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 4. Delicious and fun, thank you. All fives. Holy shit. Let's perfect the blowtorch of...
Not only did they believe it, they loved it. They had a great time. They thought the food was amazing. I got 5 stars across the board, except for my blowtorch skills. And all that was left to do was to introduce them to the real chef.
Can I come clean to you guys for a moment? I've been fucking with you guys for a few hours. I'm a YouTuber. I've never cooked sushi in my life.
Oh my god.
Chef Jackson, please.
Incredible.
We did this as a little video. This is the real Michelin star chef, Chef Jackson, please. Did you believe we were sushi chefs?
I believe
That's good. Hey,
Jackson, I'm gonna take your job, baby. I'm taking your job.
next time come. I make sushi. I do.
He'll do it actually good.
So what's the lesson? Maybe Remy was right. Anyone can cook. It helps to have really good ambiance, amazing service, really expensive ingredients, a Michelin star sushi chef in your ear, but actually, anyone can cook as long as you have enough confidence to try. Just make sure Connor's not the head chef.
I got a little nervous there. You guys are watching me.
Thank you very much to Chef Jackson, and check out Omakase in San Francisco. See you later. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye.